Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joshua Jack with Matrix. We're doing some follow-up questions and answers from the webinar on leading transformation. And we had an amazing group of questions that were asked and didn't get to them. So we wanted to get back with all of you who asked the questions. And to do that, I'm bringing in a guest today, Bruce Kirkendall from our practice. He's one of our senior Agile consultants. Bruce, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, thanks, Josh. So, Bruce Kirkendall, been with Matrix about 4 years, but before that, I spent most of my career managing middleware engineering in the hospitality, sports and entertainment, and finance industries.
Awesome. Thanks, Bruce. So, had a question for you. Wanted to throw this one at you. So, most people seem to, when we start talking about agility, and we start talking about some of those principles and practices like self-direction, autonomy, et cetera, most people associate that with more knowledge worker roles. Do you have any recommendations for how either you've done this or how you've seen it, more those kind of agile practices and principles around personal and team roll down to more of your frontline workers?
Sure. As a matter of fact, I'll guarantee every one of us has. And an example of that is one of the Agile principles, we focus on outcomes, not on output, right? And all of us travel a lot, or at least we did before a year ago today, right? And so we spent a lot of time in hotels and motels, and anybody can buy a property. Anybody can buy the nicest, most luxurious beds and linens and all that stuff. But what separates your high end, like Four Seasons or a Disney, from your run of the mill is really their focus on outcomes versus output. I'll give you an example. Your housekeeping staff, right? Now, if we say, hey, we want to provide great customer service, and so part of that is we want to have really clean facilities and clean rooms. And so if you tell your housekeeping staff that your job is to clean rooms, and you give them detailed information on exactly how every room is supposed to be cleared and how many they're expected to get done per hour, et cetera, then what you're going to do is you're going to create people who absolutely will get all that done down to the T, and yet your guests will be dissatisfied because if they interact with the guests, they'll either avoid interaction or the interaction will be curt and very astute, right? It will be very limited. Right. And your guests walk away feeling like, oh, man, I'm sorry I bothered you, right? But if instead you tell everybody your job is customer service, your job is everybody here's job is to provide the best guest experience ever. As a matter of fact, we're going to incentivize both either through compensation, reward, or some other recognition based on customer feedback. Now you have household staff, the barista, everybody. They smile. They say, hey, how you doing? They'll learn your name. They will share their name because they want you to give a guest comment that says, Camille was great. I couldn't believe I asked for extra towels and she came back. That's the difference between how you push it down to the front level is you have to create that culture where you let them understand the outcome you're looking for rather than just describing what their output is.
Awesome. Hey, Bruce, really appreciate the feedback and the answer to the question today. And folks, watch for more videos. Check them out. We're going to be putting out more and more videos around the questions and answers. So again, thank you, Bruce, for your time and your experience. And everyone, we'll talk to you later.
Welcome.